Someone's been ripping me out of bed each morning against my will, and it hasn't been my children, and some incredibly tasty meals this week. It's episode 6 of In Real Life. I consider myself a pretty disciplined person. My diet's fairly clean. I haven't had a Diet Coke in like 16 years. I limit myself to one season, one show, so I can kind of binge on that, but no other screen time, go to bed early. You know, I live a pretty good life, right? But when it comes to exercise, I am so not disciplined. And I hate even saying that because I'm like, of course I should be, but I'm not. And let me clarify. I'm certainly active. I love to go for my walks, bike riding. Now that we live near the Gulf, going swimming. So I try to be on my feet a lot during the day, moving, active. Even when I work, I've got a treadmill desk. I'm, walking on that. But I'm talking level 2 stuff, like things that you have to go to the gym for, like weightlifting, CrossFit, Pilates, yoga, just things where you're strengthening, toning, that kind of stuff. Even though in my mind, I think I am disciplined in this area, I am not. And the reason why is in my mind, I'm always planning. Like, okay, I'm going to do weights 2 times a week, Pilates 3 times a week, and we'll do it like this and this and this, and this is where I'll fit it in, but I never do it, okay? Now, Michael, on the other hand, is really disciplined with his exercise. So he's very regimented. So on Tuesdays, he does his weights. On Thursdays, he would do his yoga. So I finally convinced him that we should work out together. And I remember reading somewhere, like couples that slay together, stay together, something like that about working out. I don't know. If you know it, put it in the comments below. But so something in him just clicked. He's like, okay, let's do it. So let me just say I got a little bit more than I bargained for. So now our mornings basically look like this. We get up at 6:30 and he's like, okay, G, let's do it. Pilates today or weightlift today or whatever it is. And I have to tell you, every single morning without fail, my mind will come up with some excuse. I'm too tired. My back hurts. I got up with Paloma last night. I got low blood sugar. Let's do it after lunch. Well, thankfully, Michael's little nudge is all I need to break through that resistance and just do it. I think mostly it's my ego. I'm like, I could never just sit there and watch him work out and me be like still in bed. That would just feel bad. So I just do it. And the crazy thing about it, it's just a half hour. This is like not that much, right? And we either do Pilates or weights, and we've been averaging about 4 times a week, and we've been very consistent. And I have to say, I feel better. My posture's better, my clothes are fitting better, I feel better in a bathing suit. It's just a positive thing in our lives. And so I'm super grateful for my partner. And I guess that's the moral of the story. If you really want to do something and you're finding yourself just being resistant to it, get a buddy. You can be accountable to them. You can just inspire each other, whether it's changing your eating habits or getting more exercise.
Enough jaw wagging here. Drop it, give me 20.
I have to say, all this working out has definitely boosted my appetite. And let me just say, this girl needs to eat some good food. So we are finally organized enough to do meal planning again. Now, if you've never done meal planning, I highly recommend it. I resisted it for a really long time, but I find that it saves money, time, and also encourages great variety. Because I don't know about you, but I can get stuck in the same olds, and I, abandon basically food groups or just lots of other yummy foods that are out there. So I absolutely love it. And we use a program called Real Plans. It's all online, and they even have an app, so it's super easy to do your grocery shopping because it has your list right there on your phone. So if you remember last week, we did our Real Plans food haul at the grocery store. And now this week, I'm going to show you the meals that we made. Okay, I'm going to show you the 3 components that make up this meal. It starts with a simple salad with a yogurt mustard dressing that was absolutely delish. Then a slow roast rosemary chicken. And these sweet potato fries. Now let me just tell you, I marinated these in lime and all sorts of different spices. And Michael, who doesn't even like sweet potatoes, said these are the best sweet potato fries I've ever had. There's the meal put all together. Next, we had a gluten-free shrimp scampi, bone broth brown rice, and steamed broccoli. Okay, this pizza may not be that pretty, but it is delicious. This is actually a cauliflower crusted pizza served with a side of sauteed kale. Here's the actual crust by itself. I could not believe how much this tasted like bread. It was so weird. It was kind of doughy, and yet it was just made of cauliflower, cheese, and egg. Here we have lime marinated flank steak, steamed rice, and tangy coleslaw. Looks good, tasted great, but my cooking technique could use some help. Let's just say the fire department made a stop by our house. Here's kind of a fun twist on fish and chips. That's a pecan crusted flounder, and some fries. We had an arugula salad with this one, but we ate it before I could take the picture. Here's Thai coconut soup and steamed rice with cilantro. And finally, a beef curry on cauliflower rice. So there you have it, a week of our Real Plans meals. Yummy, yummy. I'm so happy to be back to meal planning. And that's something I would encourage you. If you're in a food rut, or if you want to save some time and money, I would definitely recommend checking out some kind of meal planning service. My personal preference is Real Plans. I think they have the best recipes out there, super gourmet, simple ingredients, real food based, and they've got tons of different things in case you follow a special diet. Everything from vegan to paleo. If there's certain foods you're allergic to, you can literally hand select and take away those items. Like I don't like to eat pork, so I take that out, and none of the recipes that are served up to me contain pork. So it's very user friendly. Be sure to check them out. We're actually doing a partnership with them right now. So if you sign up using the link below, you will get a free ebook from us on how to save money on real food. All you need to do is forward us your receipt at realplans@mamanatural.com.
Let's start from the beginning. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, L, P, Q, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
It's time. Go A, C, D, G, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, W, E, W, E.
How about you? Who is your greatest motivator? Someone who helps you get out of bed and do the things you don't want to do sometimes. Is it your friend, your partner, your children, or yourself? Share with me in the comments below. Let's work out. I got low blood sugar.